An NBA Journeyman is a guy who's been in the league for a while, jumping from team to team. But there's a very short list of guys who've lasted for years and years in the league while also playing for a ton of teams. Only 22 guys in league history have played for 10 teams or more. The thing is, many trade-worthy guys, they don't really have long careers. But the guys I'm about to talk about, well, they've defied the odds, and it seems like they've been around forever. So with that being said, here are my top 5 current NBA Journeymen.
Play clock at 5. Score 4 goals. 3! 2 home run and 1.
Coming in at number 5, I got James Johnson. Now, people forget James Johnson's been in the league since 2009. Despite being a role player for most of his career, he's had his fair share of insane poster dunks. But maybe none more ferocious than this one on Andre Drummond. Yikes! Then on the very next play, Drummond said, not again, and laid this flagrant on him. See, that's the thing about James Johnson. You could ask any guys throughout the league. He's the one guy you don't want to mess with. The dude is a black belt in karate and he's undefeated in kickboxing. So yeah, he doesn't start fights, he finishes them. Johnson's played for 10 different teams in 14 seasons, his best days coming in Miami. He turns 37 later this season and he doesn't have a ring yet, so time's ticking. But ring or no ring, Johnson has secured the bag, $83 million over the course of his career. What? Not too shabby for a journeyman who's never averaged more than 12.8 points per game for his career. At the number 4 spot, I got Justin Holiday. Holiday, celebrate, and it feels so right. Probably the only thing you could think of when I mention Justin Holiday is that he has 2 brothers in the league. Besides that, not the most memorable career. Other than that, respectfully, he's the epitome of a journeyman. Holiday's also played for 10 different teams, but in 11 years. My guy's been moving to a different city literally every year. And the longest he's ever spent on one team is 3 years with the Pacers and the Bulls. And I bet you don't remember, but he was part of that Golden State Warriors championship team in 2015, so he's got his ring. And now he's with the defending champs in Denver, so who knows, he may get another one. Holiday went undrafted and never averaged more than 12.2 points per game in his career. And dude still made close to 40 mil for his career and counting, so God bless the NBA. Coming in at number 3, everyone loves him, it's Uncle Jeff Green. It truly feels like Jeff Green has been in the league forever. Forever.
Forever. Forever. Forever.
Green entered the league as a lottery pick back in 07 with KD. I asked Jeff Green at last year's NBA Finals to name every team he's played for in order, and he forgot the Clippers. Roll the tape. Did you name every single team you've played for in order?
In order?
Yeah.
All right.
Ready, set, go.
Seattle, OKC, Boston, Memphis, Orlando, Cleveland, Washington, Utah, Houston, Brooklyn, Denver.
Amazing, but you forgot the Clippers.
Clippers, that was after Memphis.
That's when you know you've played for a lot of teams. But yes, the Clips are just one of 11 different teams that Jeff Green has played for. And by the way, not for nothing, the man has had an all-time poster dunk on basically every team he's played on. Low-key, some of the best poster collections in NBA history. But he's not just a dunker, the guy could score the basketball. Jeff made over $92 million throughout his 16-year career and counting. Kinda crazy that a guy as good as Green has had so many destinations. But he got paid for it. He finally won his ring last year in Denver, and he deserved it more than most, so kudos to Jeff. At number 2, remember this guy? It's Garrett Temple. I bet anything that you couldn't tell me right now what team Garrett Temple plays for. But yes, he's currently averaging 2 points in 3 minutes for the Raptors. Temple has played for 12 different teams throughout his career and has never averaged more than 10.8 points per game in a season. He went undrafted in 09, and you gotta give him credit because his work ethic was like no other. I mean, he stuck around the league. He's still in the league today, even though he's barely playing. But I don't think he cares though. I mean, this man, he knows his role. He's earned $50 million throughout his career. Like, he's chilling. He's signed like 9 10-day contracts in his career. They should call him 10-Day Temple. He's the 6th oldest player in the league currently, and he hasn't won a ring yet. But I'm sorry, Raptors fans, I don't think it's happening this year. But he'll probably get traded, knowing him. And at the number 1 spot, the journeyman god himself, Ishmael Larry Smith, better known as Ish. You look up journeyman in the dictionary, and there's a picture of Ish Smith right there staring at you. Rockets, Grizzlies, Warriors, Magic, Bucks, Suns, Thunder, Sixers, Pelicans, Pistons, Wizards, Hornets, Nuggets. Tongue twister aside, he played for damn near half the league. That's an NBA record 13 different teams, and counting. And by the way, he can name them all in order too. Roll the clip.
Houston Rockets, Memphis Grizzlies, Golden State Warriors, Orlando Magic, Milwaukee, Phoenix.
Yeah?
Where'd I go from Phoenix? Phoenix, OKC.
Yes.
And then from OKC, I went to Philly.
Yes.
Trusted the process. Then New Orleans. Then New Orleans, back to Philly.
Yes. Keep going.
And then Detroit for 3 years.
Yes.
Washington, Charlotte, back to Washington, now here.
Let's go.
It's kind of crazy when you think about how many times Ish Smith had to move homes. He went undrafted in 2010, so that's 13 teams in 14 years. He's also had multiple stints with 3 different teams. And as we know, Ish finally won a ring last year with Denver, probably the most deserving player of all time to ever win a ring. He's made nearly $45 million playing 19 minutes per game for his career. I don't know, talk your ish. So that's it for my list of top 5 current NBA journeymen. But I gotta ask you, do you think anyone's ever gonna touch Ish's record? And if so, who do you think it's gonna be? By the way, just for reference, next up is Robin Lopez and JaVale McGee, each sitting on 9 different teams for their career, and they're probably gonna get traded a couple more, so you never know. But personally, I don't think anyone's beating Ish's record. 13 is insane. My name is Brad, that's my top 5.